I'm going to give you 5 good reasons to explore the HumanMOOC. Number 1 is community. This course was about the community of inquiry framework. At the same time, we were modeling best practices, attempting to build a community of learners within this massive open online course. We leveraged strategies and tools and shared them with each other during the course about ways to enhance instructor presence, social presence, and cognitive presence. And we did that also with live events, bringing in guest speakers. And in the redesign, the iteration of the HumanMOOC, we took a look at the Penn State pedagogical competencies for online teaching and mapped the course back to those competencies to create a Badges First redesign of the human element from 2013. All too often in online education, students feel alone. That's their number one reason for dropping out. And so our goal was really to make sure that folks feel more connected and that online instructors understand how to do that. It was through the analysis of the data from the previous course taught in 2013 and taking a close look at how the Community of Inquiry framework and the Penn State pedagogical competencies for online teaching success were related that humanizing online instruction was born. And this course ensures alignment across the course objectives, the activities, and the assessment so that the badges can be awarded around the different parts of the Community of Inquiry framework. In order to conduct that alignment of the Penn State competencies to the HumanMOOC learning outcomes, a grid was created that helped tick those boxes and ensure that alignment. And then the learning outcomes were aligned to the individual activities, thus making sure that the badges were awarded based on completion of those outcomes. So the individual badge pathways were all optional, giving the student or the learner the ultimate flexibility in how they completed the course, thus putting the power of course completion in their hands. So learners were able to opt in to only earning the instructor presence badge and then stepping away. A learner could also choose to just earn the cognitive presence badge and focus in just during week 3 or take that at a different time and still earn that badge and step back. In order to earn the Community of Inquiry badge, however, that was a stackable badge and required earning the instructor presence, social presence, and cognitive presence badges before the Community of Inquiry badge could be awarded. The Google Hangouts or synchronous events were made available to everyone within the HumanMOOC to attend. The schedule had been up for months prior, and we were so excited to have the opportunity to talk with these fine folks and more. And each of the sessions was recorded and made available out on a WordPress site for the course after the Hangout. In this course, we took a look at the use of asynchronous video to enhance presence, and we explored video on the discussion boards, VoiceThread, and Flipgrid. In the course, we took a look at using video in the discussion forums, and because we were using the Canvas learning management system, that's as easy as a click of a button. The video tool is already built into the Canvas discussion forum so that you can launch your webcam on your computer and record a video in a discussion forum. A text-based discussion forum doesn't quite deliver a human message in the way that something like VoiceThread can. In this case, we took a look at using voice, video, and text-based messaging within VoiceThread in order to have a more meaningful connection with each other. Flipgrid was a newer tool to a lot of the participants within the course, and certainly it holds a lot of promise for humanizing online discussions with video.
Hello! Thank you very much for the course, first of all. I liked it very much. What did I enjoy? I enjoyed this course because it is more oriented towards practice, towards technologies and frameworks, and I mastered many of them. I mastered Flipgrid, I mastered VoiceThread, and I liked very much the idea of providing feedbacks as audio and video files.
So my thoughts about this question. Firstly, I do think the opportunity to work with people from different countries was extremely valuable. I mean, particularly being in the UK. I got to learn a lot more about the approaches taken in the US, where there's obviously a huge amount of online learning going on, and there's a lot that you guys have learned that we can really benefit from. So I did find that very helpful. Whereas if you're keeping it with one institution, it does tend to be a bit more limited in terms of the ideas that you're bringing in. and the perspectives that people are taking. I guess the only downside to this sort of approach is that you're obviously dealing with issues at quite a high level, whereas if you have a training event within one institution, you can talk about things that are relevant for that institution in the particular way you have of treating the particular student base you have. So I guess that's the only downside. So for me, as I was working through the course, I was sort of mentally translating that into what this means for us and our institution. But overall, I think it's extremely helpful to be exposed to ideas and thoughts and people from other countries. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
We appreciate you watching and look forward to meeting you in Mons. Feel free to contact us on Twitter. Our Twitter handles are there. We hope to hear from you. Thank you.